All right, Redliners, today we're taking a look at General Valya Serova. She's the general that comes with the Crimson Pact of Mars faction in the core set. Great looking art right there. And Valya is probably another one of my favorite cards in the set. She's got a really unique ability. And, you'll see how cool it is here in a minute. But basically, like any general, you build your deck around the general in Redline. If you play Magic, she's like, they're like a commander, or Hearthstone, they're like the hero. And so you have one general for each deck. In the game, they start out face down, which we call the bunker. Then to play her, you got to play her command cost of 5. She flips and she becomes active and she's in control. So when flipped, all your pilots gain the ambush 1 ability. Basically, they all do 1 damage beginning of combat. Very, very strong. But her special general ability here is super, super cool. So the idea is Valya is like an Efreet ace, right? So she's a general. She leads your troops, but like any good commander, she's one of the generals, she leads from the front. So you can actually equip her as a pilot and stick her in one of your Efreets, which is super, super cool. So that's the Efreet Ace ability. For 3 recon, you can actually deploy her as a piece of equipment onto an Efreet. It gets, she becomes basically a pilot. She gets damage, or that Efreet gets an increase to stats, damage, armor, and speed, which is strong. And it gains the sharpshooter ability, where you can plus or minus your attacks to make them more accurate. As a pilot herself, she also gains the ambush ability that she gives to all pilots. So you get a lot of bonuses, and she makes any Efreet super strong when you stick her in there. However, if she is defeated, she goes back to the bunker face down. And then you raise or you mill or you flip over 6 cards from the top of your arsenal. So you end up kind of taking damage if she's ever killed in combat. So, and you can always bring her back again just by paying the deploy cost +2 for every time she's been destroyed. But anyway, the main thing again is that she's a general you can actually stick into the cockpit of an Efreet and send off into battle. So very, very cool ability. It took a long time to kind of make this work and balance. But I'm not going to lie, this is an ability that I'd love to use again in the future and have more generals that can become pilots. I just think it's very thematical, since it's a game about, Efreet combat, to have your generals actually, get in command and lead your troops and, literally lead your troops into battle would be awesome. So not in the immediate future, but don't be surprised if we see more abilities like this in the future of future generals, because it's just, again, thematically, it's such a home run. It plays really well, and she's a very strong general. Plus, she has very low armor, only 2. So you really want to get her into an Efreet where she's going to be safe, right? But she's kind of vulnerable when not in the cockpit of an Efreet. So really, once you get her into play, you hopefully can stick her in, that's where she's at home, but put her in an Efreet as fast as you can. Because if she's just on the battlefield by herself, she's probably not going to survive very long. She's easily destroyed because she is pretty, pretty powerful. But really, really cool card. It plays really well. It's a lot of fun. And if you can get her again into an Efreet, she's going to raise a lot of hell, and she's just super fun to use. So very cool general with the core set, like I said, in the Redline tactical card combat core set box, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, all right, thanks for checking us out.